How you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here, and today's video is about one of the most important things you could have at your drum kit, and that is a good drum throne. And we have a huge assortment and selection of drum thrones here at Sweetwater, and today's video is not a shootout to go over which one's worst, which one's best, all that kind of stuff. It's to show you the variety, some good features of each one, and how they could help you play better and be more comfortable behind your kit. It is, again, I'll state it again because it's really important. So important to have a great drum throne to sit on, to keep yourself comfortable and relaxed while you play. Now, I've been playing drums for 40 years, which is, kind of a long time. And I've really gone through the whole gamut of things, from lower back problems, derriere problems, from sitting for so long. And once you change out an old drum throne for a new one where you're sitting and you're comfortable and you're just relaxed, it makes the world so much better. You play better, you're more comfortable, and just life is better to make music with when you're comfortable behind your kit. I've set up the thrones from less expensive over here on my left to more expensive on my right, and I just want to quickly go through some of the features of each throne to give you some ideas of what to look for when it's time for you to get a new throne. So let's get started. The first drum throne is this DEUCEWW-DT. Basic drum throne, but feels really good. Nice vinyl covering, sturdy base, and high density foam that feels really good in the seat. The second drum throne here is the PDP Concept. What's cool about this round drum throne is it has a vinyl seat with the same high density foam in it, feels really good. You also get some fabric in the front of the seat here, basically right underneath your legs. What's cool about this is if you're playing a hot gig and it's kind of gotten sweaty there, this will help alleviate some of that maybe uncomfortableness in a hot gig setting like that. So a really nice drum throne for the money. The third seat here is the Pearl Roadster. What's cool about this throne is sometimes drummers like to sit really low. This one comes with a low boy bass. Again, vinyl seat, nice high density foam. It'll be really comfortable for you and won't break the bank. Next, we'll go to this Ludwig Atlas drum throne, a classic drum throne that looks really cool. And these Ludwig thrones come in a few different colors too. This one is the red, white, and black. The logo and everything is on top with the 3 different colors. The foam is really comfortable, looks great, and will, go well with any drum kit. Next up here is this Rock and Sock Nitro drum throne. Fantastic thrones. I have a special love for these thrones. I had one for, at least 12 years. Played it to death for all my Tears for Fears tours, Spock's Beard gigs, and it lasted a really, really long time. Fabric covering is really comfortable. You can buy this throne without the backrest, with the backrest, all in one go. It's up to you. And this hydraulic works so well. Just grab it on the side, lower yourself down, sit up, it comes back up. You can adjust it while you're playing. You can find the exact position. Fantastic thrones, and I highly recommend these. Next up is this Tama Round Rider XL hydraulic throne, part of their first chair drum series. And I have a bicycle version of this exact throne, just without the hydraulic base. And it is super, super comfortable. Use it here at Sweetwater Studios all the time. The foam on here is really dense, but really soft when you sit down. So it kind of has the best of both worlds. It's firm when you sit there, but you kind of sit into it as well. So it's a really great throne. Check this one out if you like. Next here is this Pork Pie Big Boy drum throne. First thing you're going to notice is the cool color and the zebra fabric top. I love zebra fabric. I think it's cool. And this seat is especially made for big people. If you're really tall and you need a drum throne that's going to fit your body comfortably, this would be a good thing to check out. It's got a threaded base, so you can lift it up really high or get pretty low with it as well. Great high density foam, feels really comfortable in the seat. Next is this Yamaha bench style throne. One of my favorite thrones out there today. It is super comfortable, and it's like a wide bench seat, almost like what you would have in an old style truck or something like that. It is super comfortable, and this is a great throne to play. If you're a keyboard player, you could use this throne as well, and it would be really comfortable to sit behind your keyboard and play, and great for behind a drum kit. Highly recommend this one, really nice. This next seat is from Ahead. It's called their Spinal Glide, and they've really thought through this one really well. It's a bicycle style seat with an opening in the middle, so it splits the 2 sides apart. And the purpose of this seat is to take the tension off of your lower back, and it really does work. When you sit on it, the 2 sides kind of move apart a little bit while you're playing. Your feet and your legs are lifting up off the ground while you're playing your hi-hat and your kick drum, and the seat kind of moves with you, and it really works well, keeps your lower back nice and comfortable. Next is this Gibraltar motorcycle style drum throne. The bicycle style seat over here is a little bit smaller than, say, the Gibraltar or the pork pie or even the rock and sock over there. So a little bit smaller seat for you, but still that bicycle style look and a great padded backrest. And again, if you don't want to use the backrest, it's just one little bolt on the back. You pull it right off and you can have it regular style as well. Really nice here, feels really good, and the padding is nice and stiff, but soft as well. Get the best of both worlds. Next is this really cool pork pie Deuce Series throne. Pork pie makes great looking thrones along with great feeling thrones. What's cool about this one is it has 1 inch of memory foam on top and then 3.5 inches of high density foam underneath, so it feels really good under the seat. Then you have this old school style kind of tuck and roll vinyl stitching across the seat, so it feels really good underneath your backside while you're sitting on it. It'll last forever. And, you know, looks are always cool sitting behind a drum kit, right? So you want it to look good and feel good, and you'll definitely get that with this pork pie Deuce Series throne. And last but not least, in my little video of drum thrones today is the Mac Daddy of all drum thrones, the BC Gigster by Porter and Davies. This drum throne is awesome. It comes in a few different varieties. This is the wide base seat. You can get regular round seats and bicycle style seats. And the thumper is built in to the seat, and it is so powerful. The foam on these seats is really comfortable, and it definitely gives a little bit when you sit on it, even though it has a thumper built on the inside. You can buy this in a couple different variations. You can buy it without a base. You can if you have a base at home, you can definitely use that. You can buy it with a base. You can get them low boy or high. Fit your style, no problem. What's great about these is they're super powerful. They come with their own amp, their own speak-on cable, and XLR inputs. So, you know, you can send just the kick drum through here. You can send a total mix through the seat. What's really great about thumpers, for me personally, is that you can feel the kick drum while you're playing. You don't necessarily have to hear it as loudly, which makes you play more relaxed and not as hard and not with as much stress. Now, not everybody likes thumpers. I, on the other hand, I love to use the thumper. I love to feel it. I love whether I'm playing fast or slow. And you can dial in the amount of thump with this BC Gigster. If you put this thing all the way to the top, it'll pretty much just kind of send you through the roof if you hit the kick drum hard enough. It's pretty fantastic, and it's really strong. But there is another less expensive way to get a thumper on your throne, and that's with the Pearl Throne Thumper. Let me show you that right now. The Pearl Throne Thumper is very powerful as well, and you can use it on any drum throne. This is the thumper itself. There's a transducer inside that goes up and down when it gets the signal, and you just attach it to the base of your drum throne. Here is the amp for it. The thing about the Pearl Throne Thumper is it has just a 1/4 inch in, not the XLR like the BC Gigster, but you could definitely get enough power through this thing. I've used this many times over in the UK with my band Big Big Train, where I didn't have a BC Gigster, and definitely get the same effect, and it feels really good under the seat. And if you play electronic drums, I highly recommend maybe checking out a thumper to put on your seat because, you know, with electronic drums, you don't hear any physical drum in front of you like you do with an acoustic kit. So a thumper really makes it the whole experience more fun. And there you have it, everybody. Drum thrones, one of the most important things you could have at your drum kit. Be comfortable. It is worth the investment. If you want any information about any of these drum thrones I've talked about today, check out the text below the video. There's links to every one of these chairs, or just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Thanks a lot for watching.